The obligation to become rich, a call to the African youth. In the heart of Africa, where the sun sets over the savannas, where the rhythm of drums echoes through villages, there lies an undeniable truth. We have an obligation to become rich. It is not just a dream, nor a desire. It's a responsibility to ourselves, to our families, to our communities, and to our continent. You may ask, why do we as Africans have this duty? Why should we not simply settle for the status quo, for mediocrity, for a life of just enough? The answer lies in the power of wealth and its potential to reshape lives, communities, and entire nations. 1. Breaking the chains of poverty. For centuries, Africa has been enslaved by poverty, a poverty that has held back generations, confined dreams, and limited potential. We are the children of those who struggled, who fought, who persevered. But the time has come to break these chains. The time has come to say, no more. We cannot wait for anyone else to lift us from poverty. We cannot wait for aid or charity. We are the architects of our own destiny. The power to change our financial future rests in our hands. We must rise, not just for our sake, but for the generations that will follow. Every young African man and woman has the potential to be a pillar of strength, a beacon of hope, and a creator of wealth. It is no longer enough to dream of wealth. We must act upon it relentlessly, courageously, and intelligently. Transforming our communities. When we talk about wealth, we often think of mansions, luxury cars, and expensive clothes. But true wealth is much more than that. It is about impact. It is about how we can use the wealth we accumulate to transform our communities. Imagine a world where every African village has access to clean water, where every child can attend school without the burden of fees, where health clinics are well equipped, and where young entrepreneurs have the resources to create businesses that change lives. This is what wealth can bring: change, empowerment, and progress. As Africans, we are bound by a unique cultural ethos, one that places importance on community, family, and support. If we are to become rich, it is not just for ourselves, it is for the collective good. When we achieve wealth, we uplift our communities. We invest in education, we create jobs, and we ensure that those who come after us have better opportunities than we did. 3. A legacy for the next generation. We are not merely living for today, we are living for tomorrow, for the children who will inherit the legacies we build. It is easy to forget that every action we take today is shaping the future. And one of the most powerful ways to shape that future is by creating wealth, by creating opportunities for those who will come after us. We cannot continue to pass down stories of hardship, of struggle, of lacking resources. We must pass down stories of triumph, of abundance, and of success. The wealth we create today will become the foundation on which our children will stand tomorrow. It is our duty to make sure that foundation is solid, stable, and unshakable. 4. Africa's untapped potential. Africa is one of the richest continents in the world. It is rich in culture, resources, and talent. Yet for so long, we have allowed others to reap the rewards of our own land. The natural resources beneath our feet, gold, diamonds, oil, and minerals, are some of the most valuable commodities on earth. But the true wealth of Africa lies in its people. The youth of Africa are the most valuable resource we have. We are educated, we are driven, we are passionate, and we are hungry for success. But too often, we are not given the tools or opportunities to unlock our full potential. The time has come to change that. The time has come for Africans to take control of their own financial future, to invest in their own education, to build their own businesses, and to create their own industries. 5. Entrepreneurship, the path to wealth. The traditional path of working for someone else and relying on a paycheck is no longer the only route to success. In today's world, entrepreneurship is the key to unlocking wealth. It is time for Africans to become the builders of their own empires. From technology to agriculture, from fashion to entertainment, there are limitless opportunities for Africans to create businesses that not only generate wealth for themselves, but also create jobs and opportunities for others. We need to embrace the entrepreneurial spirit and stop fearing failure. Failure is not the end. It is simply a lesson on the road to success. Africa is rich in resources and talent, but it is also rich in untapped opportunities. As Africans, we have the power to shape the future of the global economy. We must stop thinking small, stop fearing the unknown, and start taking risks. 6. The power of education. One of the most important investments we can make as Africans is in our education. Education is the key to breaking the cycle of poverty, and it is the foundation upon which we build wealth. But education must go beyond the classroom. We must educate ourselves on financial literacy, on how to manage and grow wealth, on how to think like an entrepreneur, and on how to harness the power of technology. In the 21st century, knowledge is power, and those who are equipped with the right knowledge will rise above the rest. We must make it a priority to seek out knowledge in every form, whether through formal education, mentorship, or self-study. We must become experts in the fields that matter to us and use that knowledge to create wealth, not just for ourselves, but for our communities. 7. Africa's time is now. The world is changing rapidly, and Africa is on the brink of a major transformation. The digital age is here, and it is opening up new avenues for innovation, investment, and entrepreneurship. The future of Africa is being shaped by technology, and we, the youth of Africa, are in the driver's seat. Now is the time for us to rise. Now is the time for us to stop waiting for someone else to change our circumstances. We must become the change we seek. We must become the wealth creators, the job makers, the industry leaders, and the visionaries. The world is watching, and Africa's time is now. 8. The mentality of abundance. We must shift our mentality. For too long, we have lived with a mindset of scarcity, a belief that there is not enough for everyone. But the truth is that there is abundance in this world. There is enough wealth, enough resources, enough opportunity for all of us. The key is to think differently, to see opportunities where others see challenges, and to act boldly. We must stop seeing ourselves as victims of circumstance and start seeing ourselves as powerful creators of our own reality. Our mindset will determine our success. If we believe that wealth is possible, if we believe that success is within our reach, then we will achieve it. But if we continue to believe that we are destined for mediocrity, then that will be our reality. 9. Conclusion: a call to action. The time has come for Africa to rise, for its youth to take control of their future and build the wealth that will transform not only their lives but the lives of millions. The road to wealth is not easy, and it will require hard work, sacrifice, and resilience, but it is a journey worth taking. You have the power to create wealth. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to change your community. And together, we have the power to change Africa. So stand up, take action, and remember, becoming rich is not a choice. It is an obligation to yourself, to your people, and to the future generations of Africa. The world is waiting for Africa to rise, and it begins with you.